Welcome back to the NDK podcast.
NDK.
Yeah. Thanks
After dark.
Thanks for joining us.
Yep. Thanks
This
for being here,
Yeah.
as always. Or if you're new, thanks for joining us.
Yeah. So cool.
Yeah.
This week, we decided we're going to talk about the NDK road trip.
Yeah, the upcoming NDK road trip. We're going on a road trip.
Yeah. We've decided we're going to go check out the Metric concert in Toronto.
That's right.
Dana just found out that it's just her and I going.
I literally just learned that too. You're downstairs in the kitchen, and we're talking about how we're going to talk about the Metric concert.
Yeah.
And we've been talking about what we want to do, and other than going to the concert, things like that for the pod here, for all of our peeps. And I thought, oh, cool. So I'll be doing some recording. Like you're driving down there. I'll do some recording. Janine will do some recording. And I even forget what I said about, well, you're coming. And she goes, no. And I literally thought she was shitting me.
Yeah. You're like, yeah, okay.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I just thought, oh yeah, whatever, Janine. And she's like, no, I'm not coming. I was like, what?
Yeah, I guess I say.
She goes, it's just you two. I'm like, what? But it's like you guys are a pair. Like to me, in my brain, you two are a set. Like you go together.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Everyone else.
So she does this from time to time. Like, so we've gone to a lot of things together, her and I, and she's been there for most of these things, and that's cool. But sometimes on the most random one, she'll be like, nah, not going. We're like, are you sure? She's like, nah, I just don't want to go. And then it's almost every time she pulls that stunt, she misses out on one of the best times.
I should have gone.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. She missed out.
That's true.
Rob Zombie came to Kitchener one time, Elements. And she didn't go to that. And that was one of the best concerts I've been to.
Wow.
Because it's a small venue and we had Rob Zombie just
that's a big name for that venue.
It's fucking cool. And then so she said no to that, regrets saying no to that. The Tragically Hip, she didn't go see them in Kitchener. She was too cool.
I went to that one.
Yeah,
that's the one in Kitchener. I
fully completely when they did the whole album.
Yeah, I won tickets at the CT for that concert.
It was fun, right?
It was.
She didn't go.
Yeah.
It's just like she always picks these ones that were really good
because the Arkells opened for them.
They probably did. I don't
remember. They were so good. No, I do remember, and they were so good. And the Arkells weren't that big back then.
No, not then.
But no, they were great. They were a fantastic opener.
Sweet.
Shout out to them.
Yeah, shout out to the Arkells from Dana. I don't like the Arkells.
Oh. Okay.
Nah, it's not. They're just not my style.
They're not your vibe.
So I have a lot of people that friends of mine love them. I know a lot of people love them. They get excited to go see them, and good. That's awesome.
Yeah.
You guys love that.
Yeah.
They're your band. That's awesome. They're just not mine. So.
Oh my God. Yeah, I can appreciate that as somebody who went to most of the USS concerts that I've ever gone to. I've gone by myself.
Yeah.
Because they're not everybody's thing.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Or nobody knew about them or whatever.
Yeah.
But I love them, so yeah, I get what you're saying. 100%.
Yeah, oh yeah, it happens, right? I've got a lot of bands that's not for everybody, and that's
exactly
just, it is what it is. But yeah, the Arkells, they have good tunes.
They were a great opener.
Band. Yeah, I've seen them by accident so many times.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen them. They've been in the intermission at an NHL game that I've been at, or some other show that I didn't I wasn't there to see them, but they were there. I've seen them.
For me, that band is Sloan.
Yeah. They just keep creeping up.
They're just fucking everywhere.
Yeah, they are. That's true. They just kind of pop up.
Yep.
That's awesome.
And Kim Mitchell, if we're going solo artist, he's fucking
that
everywhere.
Guy's popping up everywhere.
He is everywhere.
Yeah.
And it's so funny. I forget how Sherry and I got on this, but we play a game called Where's the Mitchell because it was on so much.
Oh, yeah.
Where are you while Kim Mitchell's on? So it would be where's the Mitchell?
That's awesome. That's funny. Yeah, he shows up everywhere too.
He does.
Yeah.
Which I appreciate, but yeah.
Yeah, so shout out to Arkells for everyone loves you and showing up. They're out there. Fuck yeah. So yeah, we're off to see Metric.
Yes. Back on track.
Budweiser Stage. NDK road trip. So yeah, that's happening this week. So that when this comes out, we're gonna be
Also,
heading there.
yes, and also full disclosure, ready for this? Oh, what the fuck?
What the fuck?
Yeah, this will be my first time at the Budweiser Stadium.
Come again?
Yeah.
You've never been there?
Never been.
Holy shit.
I know.
So you weren't there for the Molson Amphitheater?
No.
You've not been at the Budweiser Stage is what they call it?
That's correct.
Wow.
You're hearing it first. This is an NDK first.
Well, I'm glad you're going to this show. We got half decent seats.
So now I'm just letting you full on know now. I'm going to have to take one of those cheesy, like in front of the picture signs.
Oh, absolutely. And they have some cool ones there. I've got one when I saw Pantera there. There's like a...
Yeah. I'm going to have to,
Yeah. No, you'll find some stuff there. It's a really cool place. I'm surprised that you've never been there.
I know.
I hope it's a nice sunny day because like it's nice when you just walk around the boardwalk. Well, whatever. It's a dog, but
yeah.
Anyway, yeah, it's really cool. I'm surprised you've never been, and like I've been there for so many shows.
I know.
So many shows.
I know. Everybody has been.
Yeah.
And I do. I also think it's weird that I haven't been there.
Yeah.
Considering the amount of concerts I've been to.
Yeah.
The fact that I've never been to the Budweiser Stadium.
So are you like one of those people that just won't go to Toronto? Is that?
No, I would prefer to not.
Yeah.
I'll go, but
the Gardner is a fucking nightmare.
Yeah.
Fuck.
It's okay. So to me, it's all a fucking nightmare.
Yeah.
A literal nightmare. The ones who know that one, they know.
Oh, it's gonna be fun.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited either way. Love Metric.
This album they're playing was it Fantasies? I think that's the album they're playing.
Okay.
And then greatest hits for their encore kind of shit. Better. Oh yeah.
Like we need some greatest hits. But that's what I love about Riverfest.
Yeah.
Is when you do see some of your favorite bands, they are just playing the hits because they just have like
45 minutes or an hour.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yep.
And that's what I love about that kind of stuff. It's like you don't have time for all your artistic crap. Play the hits.
Yeah.
Let it roll.
Roll it.
Yeah, roll it. Roll the hits.
But
That's what I'm here for.
There was some kind of drama on this tour. It was supposed to be, Metric and Broken Social Scene. And then there's some disagreement with production or something like that, or some conflict with production is what they said. And then now, so that tour got basically kiboshed. So now they're splitting the tour. And this Toronto show was one of the only Metric shows that kind of hung on.
You're right.
And then they added
that to me.
They added a Canadian tour now that they're not doing that other one. So it's like, don't you like always just want to know what the fuck happened? Who said something to who?
Obviously, I want to know what happened.
Yeah.
I want all the tea.
Oh, man.
We were just talking in the garage about an off-pod convo about a hella hot goss situation that your wife had additional questions to that I need to know too, because I need all the tea.
Yeah. Oh, man. One of my favorite bands, we had tickets to go see them. They're called the Parlor Mob. And they are opening up for the Pretty Reckless, who it's a pretty popular band now. But back when, at this time, it was just like Cindy Lou Who's doing what? You know what I mean? So anyway, they were opening for that band. And they were touring through Canada, came to the night of the Toronto show. And I've seen them a couple times beforehand. But this was the last time I was supposed to see them.
Yep.
So they get into this fucking fight with Taylor Momsen's band. And so then all of a sudden they're kicked off the tour. And then their label drops them basically. And then it's all just like they're disappearing from there. It's like, I would really like to know who said what to who. What did they say? Yep. What did they do to get kicked off the tour and basically like off the face of the earth? Like they disappeared for like 10 years before they came out with music again.
Wow.
And they haven't toured up this way since, or I'd have gone there. Something wrong. Yeah.
Yeah.
And they lost some band members over the time too. Just, I think one got sick. It is the way it is. That's bands though. But like, it's like shit. I just want to know what the fuck happened, you know? It's like.
Yeah. My most disappointing one that I bought tickets to that got canceled. Oh, there's two. One is not a concert, but one, it was right at COVID. I had tickets to go to an intimate, I I don't even know what it was, but I was just so stoked to go. It was Alan Cross doing like an intimate like thing in Stratford.
A night with Alan Cross.
I had tickets. And I don't know if you guys remember this. I'm about to music nerd out so fucking hard right now.
Yeah.
So Alan Cross, like 10 years ago or whatever, did the curation of the history of rock and roll at the Science Center in Toronto.
I was never there.
I went to that for sure. And you got this all access badge, like you were like with the band backstage. Yeah.
Yeah, I do that all the time.
All the time.
Yeah.
Anytime you got a
exactly.
Oh, anytime. Oh, yeah. I remember I did get one of those like all access badges. Yeah. Fuck yeah, that's what I did.
Yeah, exactly.
Different color and everything. Yeah. I felt so badass. Yeah. Oh, so badass.
Check the laminate.
Yeah. So I had kept that because it was supposed to be like you could do interactive stuff and you scanned your badge and then you could get like a recording of what you did and things like that. But that didn't work at all.
Shit.
Science Center.
Yeah, they're always a bit dodgy.
And anyway, but I kept it because on the off chance I ever get to meet Alan Cross, who is like an idol of mine, and I will 100% Wayne's World it of I am not worthy. That guy is a god to me.
I like listening to his radio shows and shit. Yeah.
He is just end all be all up there. Yeah, so I kept it, and one of my goals in life is to get Alan Cross to autograph my Science Center badge from his curation of the history of rock and roll.
That'd be pretty cool.
Right? Alan, if you are out there, such a huge fan. I almost don't even want to meet you because I'm going to fangirl so hard, and it's so unattractive when you're middle-aged. That's exactly why, even though I've had the opportunity to meet USS, I can't do it because I know I'm going to be exactly like one of those fucking teens from the 90s when the Backstreet Boys came to the mall and just, oh my God, like I'm going to be a fucking mess. And that's so embarrassing. I know I'm going to embarrass myself.
Yeah.
Like it's a guarantee. Yeah. Like in some way, like me, just normal me, just everyday me embarrasses myself constantly.
Yeah.
So same with Ann Wilson. If I ever get to meet Ann Wilson, shit. I am not worthy. Anyway, but the other one is that I had tickets to, do you guys remember the big concert thing that was going on a few years ago, Roxodus?
Oh, yeah.
It was going to be like this big 4-day event.
Yeah.
The bands that were set to play were unreal.
It didn't seem like it was too good to be true.
Yeah, it was like the mecca of like, this is the one you want to go to.
Yeah.
And it was in Canada, which is also rare.
Yeah.
I had tickets. I got my bracelet. I got my swag. Shit. I got fucking everything. And then all of a sudden it just shits the bed.
Just canceled it, yeah.
I was honestly so devastated. Like just bucket list. Like they were all there.
Yeah.
Oh.
It was a good one.
It was so good. And you're right. Like so good. It was too good to be true.
Yeah, it was.
But on the off chance it wasn't, I wanted
going to be
it.
there. Exactly.
Thankfully though, it was like Fire Island for Canada, like the Fire Fest or whatever. Yeah. It was like that.
It was trash, and that's why it didn't happen, I think.
Yeah, exactly. I feel like that's the exact same thing.
Yeah.
But then we did get our money back, which
that's good.
Thank goodness. And then it didn't work out, but the CTV was after me for an interview.
Cool.
Didn't work out on the scheduling, and
Didn't happen,
but man, I had 2 cents to give to that because I was fucking devastated.
Yeah, for sure.
It was going to be amazing.
Yeah.
So many good ones.
That sucks when that happens.
Yeah, it does. It still chaps my ass. Like I ripped that. We got like a beanie, ripped it with my bare hands. I was so mad.
Oh, fuck yeah.
I was like, no, fuck you. I don't even want your stupid beanie. I want no memory of this. This is the worst, the biggest disappointment.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I had Busta Rhymes cancel on me and I was fucking pissed.
No doubt.
Worked out. Good show either way. Like it was supposed to be Ice Cube and Busta Rhymes, and ended up being Ice Cube and Method Man, Redman, but
Okay.
it was all right. Good trade, but I wanted to see.
It was a good trade, but yeah.
Fuck's sakes, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, cancellations blow. I've been burned by a few actually. I've been to a few concerts and they always fucking suck. It's because you're always excited, right?
You know what would suck, but also not suck? Oh, what band got together again recently and the fucking Perry guy lost his shit on stage on Dave Navarro?
Yeah. That's fucking Jane's Addiction, right?
Yeah, Jane's Addiction. Thank you. That would be you're bummed that the concert was canceled, but like to be right there while all that's going on.
Right.
Or like one of those times when Axl Rose loses his shit or like something happens.
Yeah.
Like not real bad.
Oh, I've been there for
you know
shit
what
happening.
I mean?
I was there.
Shit happening.
I went to Rob Zombie again and Marilyn Manson. And Marilyn Manson, like right before his set, all of a sudden his manager comes on and says, he's become unexpectedly ill, won't be able to perform tonight. So for those of you that wanted to see him, you can leave now and we'll give you your money back. If not, Rob Zombie's playing a double set. And I was like, fuck yeah. That was the one time a cancellation was actually awesome because I didn't even care to see Marilyn Manson. I'd seen him before and he was so fucking drunk. He couldn't even remember the words to his own song.
Nah, I don't like that.
He was like, for me, I was that first time I was excited to see him because I was like, cool, let's see if he's good.
Yeah.
Turns out.
No, I don't like that.
So then when he canceled like right before the show, I was like, I don't even care.
Yeah.
I'm happy to see the double set because that was way more fun.
You want to be an alcoholic rock star, you do you, but you better sing the fucking song. You got one job. Yeah. Sing the song.
It's true.
Like, honestly, you are a millionaire. You've got one fucking job and it's to sing a song.
It's true.
Seriously, be a wreck in your personal life all you want.
Or when you get off
sing the
stage,
fucking song.
Yeah.
And I know I've said this before. I hate it when they don't sing the song close to the way that they recorded it.
Yeah, well,
I hate when they just go
like,
way off.
If you hear like Motley Crue now, like that guy's murdering every song they have. But yeah, and like I guess Marilyn Manson has become sober now, so we'll see if that lasts. But like, man, did he need it? Like, he was like, of all the shows I've seen, one of the worst I've ever seen, and it was like, that sucks, man, because he's got good tunes.
Yeah, he's got good music.
Put it down when people are coming to see him, man. Like, fuck.
I love Blink-182, but they sing their songs way different, and there's a lot of chatter in between.
Yeah, that's like Creed. Yeah,
and sometimes it's fun and it's funny, but like every song,
yeah,
like every song,
everyone for real,
yeah. And sometimes it's whatever, but other times it's like, all right, sing your song, like let's go.
Yeah,
I'm not paying for the chit chat.
Bring the noise.
Yeah, exactly. Bring in the noise. Bring in the funk. Let's go. Let's go.
Let's keep moving along here. So tonight we're talking about a listener submission. So someone came and asked us to talk about this, and we've been sitting on it for a little bit because we didn't really know what to say about it, but we decided that we are going to do it. And they were asking us if we have any tinfoil hat conspiracy theories.
That's right.
And right away I was like, not really. Like, I have a couple, and so we're talking about it, and then Dana does have a couple. I'm gonna let you roll.
Came out right away.
She's got a couple, so we are coming.
I remember that.
We're doing this, and after we talk about our theories, we're gonna talk about some of we Googled like some of the top conspiracy theories of 2025, and they came out with a list. So we kind of picked a few off that list. We're gonna just kind of shoot the shit on those.
Keeping it light and far away.
Yeah, keeping it light, fun. We don't really know shit about everything, but we're gonna chat conspiracy theories today. And so I kind of came up with one like in my head the other day, which is kind of not a great one, but it's political bullshit. So I'm not going to go too deep into it because no one wants to talk about this shit. But you know how like Trump has been like tariff, and like it's all the markets are fucked.
Yeah.
I've got this theory that he's doing that just to make his friends richer. Because why not? It doesn't affect them if their stocks plummet for now.
Mm-hmm.
All that they've got extra money somewhere else. They'll just buy more fucking stocks right now so that when it turns around again, they all just have a ballooned income. I mean, That's not even a good conspiracy theory.
No.
But like, that's my theory on that shit. Like, I think
but
he's
it
just
is
fucking with
fucked.
the market.
Well, and what is fucked is I think to myself, okay, this is exactly the type of shit that was going on literally 100 years ago.
Yeah.
Like, not the Trump stuff, but like the financial crap. Like, this is what was going on in the 20s and then the 30s. Like, we're literally around the same timeline. Like, this is what bugs me about humanity, is that we just keep repeating ourselves and we're not getting any fucking smarter.
No.
That's what's pissing me off. Like, that's what I have a hard time with now, like day to day. I think to myself, like when Roe v. Wade got turned over and stuff like that, it's like,
What?
are we not, like, we're regressing now? This is what we're doing? Like, are we not seeing what's going on here?
Right.
Like, am I the only one? Which is a part of my one conspiracy theory of like, I feel like I'm the only one.
Well, all right. That was mine. I like from the top of my head, I pulled this bullshit because I think he's just fucking with everything just to like fuck with the markets. You know what I mean? Because he can, and he's doing, and here we are.
Yeah, and here we are. Yeah. And hopefully, I don't know about everybody else in this fucking world, but I'm really hoping, fingers crossed, you guys, the 40s don't end up being the exact same.
Yeah, let's not repeat everything.
Seriously. But again, like, I just feel like that's where we're being led to. And I'm just like, like a line of penguins, like, oh, we don't question anything.
Yeah,
like,
sometimes it seems
you know what I mean? It's like, okay, but are we still going to continue to go this way? Like, we're walking towards this cliff. Like, we can just stop, you guys. We don't have to do this.
Try a different route.
But it's just do.
Yeah.
But I will kind of because you had mentioned Trump, and I think it's a good segue, not in a Trump way, but one of my conspiracy theories that I'm on board with is that I'm not unconvinced that the Simpsons can't see into the future.
There's been a lot
because there's been a lot of documented proof, like, and there's receipts after receipts after receipts.
It's true.
That, you know, at some point it's like, okay, like, you can't just be guessing. Like, you're actually that accurate with just a guess.
Yeah.
I'm not saying like time travel is real and all that stuff, but I think there's some Kool-Aid in that writer's room that they're drinking that the general public just does not have access to. Like, they've got someone in there in some organization, you know?
Yeah, something's up.
Some sort of Illuminati or whatever thing.
Or there's some sort of like psychic or medium. They just don't know it, right?
It's been documented. And if there's anyone out there listening that doesn't know what I'm talking about, look it up. The Simpsons are on it.
There's so many things they predicted.
And honestly, they're so correct that I feel like, how could it not be true at this point? Like, they're so correct. There's been so many things. Like, there's so many fucking receipts. How could there not be something going on?
Hey.
Do you know what I mean?
Hey, there it is. There it is.
But my second one has been one that has been mine, and I've had it since the 9th grade. The required reading was the book 1984 by, I'm pretty sure it's Orson Welles.
Don't ask me.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. Anyway, it was written back in the day. I'm pretty sure in the 50s it was written.
Yeah. About
the year 1984 and what he thought it would be.
Yeah.
And the government, Big Brother, is controlling everything, and they're always watching. There's cameras everywhere.
Yeah.
And you got to follow Big Brother, and you know, it's all about that. It's almost like a V for Vendetta vibe as well.
Yeah. And
so I remember reading that book in grade 9 and being like,
I thought, grade 10 maybe for me.
Does everyone know that this is happening?
Yeah.
Excuse me. Is there anyone I can talk to? Like, this is happening.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Like, I just remember reading it being like, oh my God, what the hell? Like, this is the way that we're going. Like, excuse me, can I please speak to a manager about this? I don't want this. I don't want this. Who do I talk to prevent this?
Yeah.
And then cut to, I get older, and now there's not only is it actually happening, it's going that way. They made a fucking game show a TV game show out of it. It's literally called Big Brother. That's exactly what it is.
Yeah. It's pretty fucked, eh?
Like Big Brother, like that Big Brother, like that is just, it's crazy to me. It's one of those things, it's happening to you in plain sight kind of thing.
Yeah.
Do you guys know what I mean?
I know what you mean.
Like, it's one of those, like, it's a distraction, but it's right in front of you.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
What? So now we're making a game show out of this? What the fuck? What the fuck? And everyone's on camera now. Everyone.
I always used to think growing up, like it's a bit of a different, like a pivot, but like I used to think that I was in like the Truman Show. When that movie came out, I was like, this is it. I've been thinking that. Like, are these people all just like following me around? They're just actors? Because like sometimes the shit that happens is like, of course that happened. They're like, it just all seems so predictable. It's like,
yeah, or sometimes when you're like, okay, you guys, does no one else see this?
Yeah.
And you're like being gaslit,
Yeah.
like, no, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
This isn't happening. It's
shit like
but
that.
I can see it. Like it's happening in real time right now to me in real life.
Or like when like weird like universe timings work out, like you just like had a dream about that person the other day, and then all of a sudden you see them like 2 days later, you're like, what the fuck? I haven't seen them in like 15 years. But now all of a sudden, or like you had a conversation with someone, right? So it's almost like the producer like, get them here now. Yeah. And they fucking throw them on the street and they're like, just look fucking natural. You know what I mean? Because the Truman Show was wild like that, right? That's an awesome movie.
It is a great movie.
Yeah.
Well, basically almost anything Jim Carrey touches is gold. So
true. Yeah.
It's no surprise that the Truman Show would be a meat.
Legend. All right. So we're going to keep this rolling.
So those are my two.
So yeah, we did our conspiracy theories for the night. We're just going to touch on some other people's conspiracy theories next. But first, we need to cover the album of the week. We do not have
album of the week
with us, but we will put it in. We're going to go with, because we're off for the NDK road trip.
Yes.
We're going to go with Metric tonight.
Yes, we are.
And we're going to do Formentera. Number 1, not number 2. Don't even look at number 2. Just start with number 1 and then go to 2 if you want to.
Yeah.
But number 1, Formentera. It's an awesome album from start to finish.
So great.
It was basically the only thing I listened to for months when it came out, just because some 100%. Of the songs just grab you.
Yep, they do.
It's an awesome album. So if you're looking for something new to listen to, if you haven't heard this one before, Metric, Canadian band, supporting
Canadians.
There we are.
We're here. We're fellow Canadians supporting Canadians. If you're Canadian, we're supporting.
Yeah, and we're going to go there. We'll see you in Toronto.
Hell yeah. So excited, even though it's just the two of us.
Yeah. Well, I'm not sure
no, it's fine.
Why it's so strange. It's just the two of us on this podcast all the time, and all of a sudden we can't travel together. It's crazy. It's fine.
So that it's just
it's Janine's fault.
The pair.
It's Janine's fault. She messed up the feng shui.
Yeah, it's like salt without pepper, peanut butter without jelly. Like, what?
Yeah.
It's incomplete.
Formentera, Doom Scroller. It's a doozy. It'll get you in the right in the feels.
Check it out.
Listen to the lyrics.
In the fields, in the rocks.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
It's a good song. Starts it off hot,
It does.
Yeah.
It's a great album. And all the way through, like it's a good
start to finish.
It's a good listen start to finish.
Road trip album, you can throw that shit on.
And like not all albums can say that.
Yeah. You're skipping.
Oh, so many.
Not this one. You
not
probably
this
won't
one.
Skip.
No.
Probably won't skip.
No, I never did.
No, I like it.
I wore out my first copy. I had to buy a second one.
For real?
Yo, yeah.
CD?
Yeah.
You wore out a CD?
Oh, man. So I went to a USS show the day before their newest album came out.
Yeah.
Got that CD, listened to it so much, so hard, I had to rebuy it literally a week later.
What the fuck? I didn't even know that was possible.
Repeat. Yeah, in the car.
So your car's got some like mecha fucking laser, some Transformer shit that's just trying to kill your CDs.
Well, I mean,
because I used to listen to CDs in like my 6-disc changer, my Neon, and they would just roll. But like, I've never cooked a CD.
Oh, yeah. I've cooked so many. It's not even funny.
That's insane.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Shit. Well,
And
respect.
I'm rough on my shit. That's why it needs to be used so that I can use it.
That's different.
Like,
are you scratching CDs? Because that's different.
No, I'm not trying to scratch CDs,
but you do.
I do, for sure.
So you're not trying to not scratch
but I'm
CDs.
also,
Dana,
it's on repeat.
I'm calling you out.
It's on repeat.
How are you You're not scratching it in the CD player. I'm talking about outside the CD player.
No, but like, have you not ever been driving? Okay, so not the neon.
Okay.
But have you ever been driving? Does this not happen, especially with the shitty roads, where it skips?
Skips, yeah.
Yeah, that wrecks the CD.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
Dana.
Nathan.
It's not a record. There's not a needle. It's a laser.
I know it's a laser.
So how is it wrecking it? I've never had that.
You've never seen... Oh, you should see the backs of my...
Are you jumping out of ditches like the General Lee? Like, how the fuck are you driving? Like, that's insane.
I just assumed that happened for everybody.
No, add that to your list of shit that goes wrong with you in your cars. Like your leaky tires, your wrecking CDs. That's fucked. Mm-hmm. Anyone else out there have that? Because I've not.
Anyone?
The only CDs, I'm always so careful with my CDs. Like, I'm such a fucking dork, right? I never scratch my CDs. Because back in the day, when CDs were just coming out and we were younger, I loaned out my Kid Rock Devil Without a Cause album to a lady. And I should have never. Because it was one of my favorite albums at the time. Because I was like not high school, not junior high, teenage kid.
Mm-hmm.
Ba with a ba, cowboy. Like, let's be honest, that was a good time to be a Kid Rock fan. That album's awesome. I'll still to this day say that. That's not our album of the week. We already covered that. But so I loaned this CD out to a lady with a nice pair of, and thinking this is gonna work out, and it may have. That's not the point here. It's she returned that motherfucking CD scratched to shit. It's like, did you ever like put it in the CD player or the case, or was this thing just strictly just throwing around? You're just like, I don't understand how we got here, and so like that's the problem. Like,
okay, so then I understand why somebody like you, so you're saying that you treat your CDs the way that you detail a car.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Because I'm not letting that shit. I bought that's a fucking album, and it's staying with me.
See, I'm just too much of a natural klutz to think that I can keep something nice like that that long.
Wow.
I am. Like, I'm.
We are two different people, and that's what makes us
we
a
are
good
two
team
different people. Although we are the same, we are different.
So we got to get onto these conspiracy theories. So let's hear it, Dana. What do you think about is the moon landing fake?
I don't know. It's a toss-up for me.
You think it's fake?
I said it's a toss-up.
But like, why do you think it's fake?
Well, I mean, people have, like, from their conspiracy theories, you know how some conspiracy theories, like, not everything about it
lines out.
Yeah. Sometimes there are things, I'm not saying I think it's fake. I'm just saying some of the points that they've brought up in the past, I've thought, all right. But I'm, don't know enough. Yeah. I don't know. I think it's like the shit is still there.
Is it?
Like the flag on the moon?
We assume.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's not like somebody can't go up there and check. It's 2025. If a billionaire can build a dick rocket to just hang out, I'm pretty sure we can get somebody to double check the flag up there.
But I think that's why this exists still, because they haven't gone back in a long, long time. And why haven't they gone back? Because that's why people argue they have never got there.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll counterpoint or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
Is it like one of those things where I've already been there? I want to go somewhere else?
It's possible. And they also have like drones and shit now, right? Like, why send a crew up when you can just but people want that like human to say, yep, the flag's still there, and come back and tell the story. Because
but even if they did it,
anything.
If they did it, there would still be people to say, like, no, you didn't do it.
That one's going to be around forever, I think.
Well, and are they not going back because they didn't land on the moon, and now our technology is so great that we could prove that we didn't do it?
Shit. Well,
And were we not there the first time, but were we there another time? Do you know what I mean? Like,
I do. 100%.
maybe the first one was
I'm
a
following.
scam, but
They don't wanna
the
prove that.
second or third one was legit. Like, they did get there.
Yeah, they don't want to prove
or
it.
like, shit, we're down to the wire. We can't pull this off. It's easier to fake it. We'll get there like the next time. We'll get you next time. But shit, we got to put that flag up there.
Yeah, quick. That's a good point.
So
David.
I don't know.
I like that one.
I've seen, so that's what I mean. Like, I've seen some shit where I'm not like convinced, but I'm taking a second.
That's why these exist.
Yeah, exactly.
Next one, JFK.
Oh, I 100% think the government killed that guy.
Yeah.
And you know what? His wife will tell you the same thing.
What's she?
I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
Because she addressed the nation like all covered in his like shit.
Yeah.
And she goes, nah, leave it on. I want them to see it. So yeah, I totally 100%. I 100% think that the government killed JFK. 100%.
I don't know enough about it. You know, I've just heard it through my whole life. I know the story.
Yeah,
right?
oh yeah, the grassy knoll.
Fuck, you know.
Yeah.
But I haven't studied it to be like, have any opinion on.
No,
I have no idea who killed JFK, and I don't care.
I'm sold that it wasn't just a random assassination. I'm definitely on team like that.
Conspiracy.
Yeah, oh yeah, for sure.
So that one's hot. We're going to give that one a hot conspiracy take.
Yeah.
That one's probably government killed JFK.
Yeah.
This other one I hadn't heard of, but so I guess
I only heard part of it.
Yeah, so it's about Walt Disney. Mm-hmm. Apparently there's this theory that he cryogenically froze himself like Dr. Evil.
Yep.
And Disney came out with the movie Frozen as a distraction for the media to pay attention to that instead of the potentially like the rising of Walt Disney, right? Is he taking like a 3-minute pee like an Austin Powers and like, you know?
Well, I'm wondering if they did like Disney's Frozen to like jam the system so that they can't look up about Walt Disney Frozen. I have 100% heard that Walt Disney's cryogenically frozen.
Yeah.
And I've heard that. I feel like that's something I've heard for forever.
Yeah, I've heard it.
Yeah. And I would not be shocked at all.
Well,
look at Lenin just hanging out in that glass sarcophagus in Russia over there.
It's weird.
Do you know what I mean? Like, that guy's been dead forever.
It's weird.
So, I mean, it, like, that maths to me. Do you know what I mean? I feel like 100% cryogenically freezing a dead person is not the hard part of that scenario.
Getting them back. It's going to
be the thawing and the waking up.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
I'm saying, like, you can freeze
if you're
something.
Already dead,
you're fucking dead.
You know what? Like, you should be cryogenically frozen alive.
Yeah.
If you like, in my mind,
there is a
how
company.
I deep it.
There is a company out there right now. I heard it on the Theo Von podcast.
Yeah.
That you can purchase. It's like your funeral package. They'll come get you. They'll freeze your shit like Walt Disney, under the like impression that someday when the technology is available to bring back dead frozen people, they'll bring you back. So you sign this thing like, yeah, I agree to be frozen and it's like, so just like you said, how are you coming back?
Yeah, the freezing part's not the hard part. Yeah. Like, to me, Walt Disney's cryogenically frozen. Okay.
The only way I see this working is if like
makes sense.
Elon gets his way or whatever, and the Neuralink, whatever they call it, happens. Because then you can download your sense of self or whatever, a version of you, an AI version of you, and they can put that in.
I was just thinking about this very thing the other day. That's another one I'm 100% on board with. Yeah. The fuck is up with the robots, you guys? Have we not seen enough movies where this doesn't end well? Have we not already had instances of robots going after people?
Nerds want to fuck,
you guys. Man. Like, what the fuck? Don't build them. Has anyone seen The Matrix? Fuck. Any movie like iRobot, any of them.
Terminator.
We've all seen this, you guys. It does not end well for us. Like, what the fuck? Cut it out with the robots. I feel like it's the same thing. Like, we're being led towards these fucking robots, even though we all know this isn't a good idea.
Yeah.
I'm not saying like a bionic arm here and there isn't like a terrible thing, but like a full-fledged robot
Till it takes over
with
like idle
AI
hands.
shit. No. What are you
Your
doing?
bionic arm turns into idle hands. It's just grabbing chicks' asses and fuck you getting
Now you're going to build a whole ass robot. Like, we have seen this story. Like, you're literally creating the nightmares that we all dream of. What the fuck? Quit it. Stop that right now.
And that's the Frozen Walt Disney story.
Frozen Walt Disney coming back. Yep.
All right. So the next one we saw was the Denver International Airport is the home base for the Illuminati.
Yeah. Denver International Airport. And I'm pretty sure, if I'm not mistaken, and everybody can hold me to this, aren't they also like, isn't Denver International Airport like really leaning into it?
I think they're just going with all the bullshit, right?
Like under their, but they've got construction. I think I've seen videos where parts of it are under construction, but they've got like the signs and like the Illuminati symbols and shit like
That's
that.
hilarious.
Like they're leaning into it.
I would too.
I think everybody can correct me if I'm wrong, but like they're leaning into it.
Well, I guess we just, first off, quick question. Is the Illuminati real?
Oh, I'm not touching that one.
Okay. Second,
like on the off chance
do you believe that that's their base?
So again, that's one of those, like, it's brilliant if it is, because it's like in plain sight.
And why wouldn't you do that?
Yeah.
Right.
And why wouldn't you? Like, obviously the Illuminati is an international organization. So obviously making your hub an international airport, genius.
True.
And who's going to be looking at the airport? Like, if it's true, like, I think it's so smart.
Hey.
And not just SMRT, SMART.
I'll agree with you on that one. Don't know enough about it. Don't want to fuck with it.
Yeah, that's one group that just, nope.
So, the world is flat. It was another one. Do you believe this to be true?
Here's my hot take. You're a fucking moron if you think the world is flat. Oh my God.
Yeah, basically, right? That is the
like, that has literally been proven. You're fucking stupid.
Yeah. And you can't prove it otherwise.
Yeah. Well, I fucking hate when people are like, oh, there's no such thing as a stupid question. Is the earth flat is a stupid question? Yes, there are. Yeah. You're fucking dumb.
Yeah. So that one's dumb.
Yeah. Next.
Bigfoot is real.
I don't know.
Okay.
I'm not saying yes.
I think Bigfoot is not real, because here's my explanation for that. So they'll argue like, okay, so like there's like, was like 70% of the ocean hasn't been explored or some shit like that. Yeah. And they don't know all the critters that are out there. Yep. I get that. It takes a lot of work to get down there, and that's why they haven't done it, and they can't find all these things. I get that. It's huge. The ocean's huge.
And the
now the fucking forest in fucking Montana or fucking the Kokanee Mountains or wherever the fuck these things are living, not that big. Not that big. Considering we have drones, we've got planes, helicopters, fucking you name it. We've got, you can buy a trail cam down at the Bass Pro Shop. Right? So fair. All these bullshit, like blurry things walking through the woods videos, they aren't cutting it anymore. That worked in 1993 when you couldn't see shit on your TV anyway, and everything was grainy and VHS sucked. So like you could get away with murder on that stuff now. But like we got HD cameras, we've got Bell ring cams, we got satellites, we got drones, we got all this shit. And you're gonna sit there and tell me in all these forests with all these forest rangers, all these nerds, all these hikers, all these foragers, all the people that are out there in the forest enjoying the forest every fucking day with a cell phone attached to them at all times.
But I'm pretty sure there's parts of the forest that have not been. I don't know. I'm not saying for the Bigfoot thing. I'm just saying like...
Yeah, in the world, sure. We'll give them that, because there is like a whole lot of land that why would you just like go and look in, right?
Yeah.
And maybe that's okay. So now we're going to fuel the conspiracy. Well, that's where he lives.
Yeah, that's where
he's in the spots you aren't looking. He knows. Yeah. He knows where you're looking.
I'm not saying that I'm all in for Bigfoot. Like, I'm not saying that. Yeah. I agree that I feel like there would be more.
Yeah.
But no, I also feel like nobody's really out there like they used to be either.
Yeah, there's still crazy people.
Yeah, I feel like there's less of that though, like especially for Bigfoot.
Like another one that's like Bigfoot. Oh yeah, go on.
No, go ahead. It's a Bigfoot thing. Mine's not.
I'm about to go off on something different too. Anyway.
About the Loch Ness?
Yeah.
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 About it.
So the Loch Ness Monster, right?
Yeah.
You gave him Tree Fitty, right? Like,
Tree Fitty.
Yeah.
But Tree Fitty all day.
So the Loch Ness Monster. Okay, I've not been to Scotland. I have no idea how big the loch is.
Goddamn Loch Ness Monster.
So I don't know. I'll give them the benefit of the doubt they can't find that motherfucker, but like, okay. Is there just one? Has there only ever been one? Does he wear that fucking hat like in the fucking rock candy you get from Scotland? But like, is he dead? Has he just floated to the bottom? Will there be a...
First of all.
Yeah, Nessie. Sorry, you're right. I do know better.
Put some respect on the name.
It's Nessie. Right? I do know better. You're right. Are they alive? Maybe they're just dead now. Maybe there's only one. I don't know.
I did see the conspiracy theory, and they've got photo proof that really does line up that Nessie could just be a whale wiener sticking out of the water.
Yeah, I've seen that one.
Yeah. I'm just like, that's about,
it was
I just
convincing.
mean, like, yeah, that's about the closest to an explanation, logical explanation that I've ever come across.
True. Big fucking whale boner.
Yeah, big old whale boner.
Hey, I don't know if she's out there. I used to like look into that shit when I was a kid, right? You'd read the books, right?
Oh,
like,
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Nessie and Bigfoot.
Yeah,
like,
they're hand in hand.
Yeah.
I'm just, fuck.
King Kong and Godzilla, Nessie and Bigfoot.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, so is Bigfoot real? I'm not sure. I don't think so.
Yeah. And then the last one, I just understood what it said.
Yeah, you could read my chicken scratch.
Before, I thought it said something different that I absolutely will not repeat on the air. So I was just waiting.
Yeah, I wanted to end this one off with an open question. Does anyone know what the fuck happened to crop circles?
Yeah.
Like, remember when we were growing up, you hear about this shit on like the fucking
100%. They were
Fox
everywhere.
And shit,
everywhere.
Right?
Yep.
Everyone's getting
You'd see them on the news.
Yeah, it was on the news. It was all like unexplained mysteries
and crop circles all the time.
Yeah. What happened to those motherfuckers? I guess those aliens moved on.
Yeah, I guess they've seen everything they've need to see.
Yeah, or did the fad just fucking stop? I don't know.
Oh, do you kids want to go to Earth for summer vacation? Oh, Earth again.
Yeah, it's boring.
We've already been there so many times.
How many crop circles can we make in one spot? Like,
yeah, geez.
It's boring. Yeah, what happened to crop circles? You just don't hear about it anymore.
Well, if we don't go soon, we're not gonna get the good spots in the flatlands.
Yeah.
And why wasn't there crop circles literally anywhere else?
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Like at all.
Yeah.
You didn't hear them really in Europe or Asia. They weren't big over there.
Nah. Like, what the fuck was that about? Just stopped.
Yeah.
Or did it? I don't know. Anyone out there following crop circles?
Yeah. Are crop circles still a thing?
How's your algorithm? Because mine's not that.
Yeah. Although, like, I fully believe in aliens.
I couldn't. Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. Okay.
Like, come on,
like,
you guys.
like the universe is huge.
Right.
You think we're the only planet that's got the perfect conditions for life?
That's exactly it.
Of
That's
all
what I
those
think
things?
too. That's exactly what I think too.
And you see stars. Each star is a sun, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's someone's sun. And in most of these situations, there's planets.
Yeah.
Around these things.
Yeah,
so,
that's what I think too.
So let's say we're the perfect gap, right? We're that perfect spot. Like it's like growing mushrooms. You want this humidity, you need this temperature, and everything grows perfect. Yeah. We're that. So there's going to be another one out there that randomly knocked fucking off the rock, like
exactly
X amount of K away, and it's going to have the perfect fucking environment. Like,
exactly.
With all that shit out there, look in the sky. Yeah. Next time you're outside.
I'm not saying it's all little green men or whatever.
Yeah. Just something
like they could look like us. They could look different or whatever. I just think like at the end of the day, it is so fucking ignorant to think that in a universe that is never ending, we are literally the only planet with life on it. Like,
oh yeah,
just on a logical and mathematical standpoint, that doesn't make any sense at all. Like, I would sooner go fully all in for Bigfoot
I agree with you.
than say that that this planet were it.
I agree with you 100%.
Like, I don't understand people.
Yeah.
I mean, I do for some, but we're not going to get into that. That's going to go in hot waters.
What's that, religion?
Yeah.
Oh, I got
don't
a
wanna,
hot take on that. I can get you a story real quick.
Like,
So one time I was explaining what you were just saying to a guy at work who was super religious. And he says, you want to know how I know that's not real? Because the Bible told me so. I was like, cool.
you just did the same thing.
I was like, cool, but let me try and rock your world a little bit. I was like, let's say the Bible is like God's manual for Earth.
Yeah.
Right? Here you go, Earth. This is how you should rock. And this is like, this is ignorant to all the other religions, but we're just talking about this one.
Yeah.
Here's the Bible. This is how we roll here.
Yeah.
But like, what's not to say, like, that's not like, so, like you've probably got a manual for your refrigerator.
Yeah.
You've got a manual for your microwave. You've got a manual for your TV in your household. You've got all these manuals.
Different books.
Yeah, but they all do different things. So what's not to say, like, yeah, maybe the Bible says that Earth is whatever, but like, you're just like, there's so much out there. So maybe God's got more than one fucking goldfish bowl. You know what I mean?
So sacrilegious. Mom, don't listen. Maybe he's telling the other planets, no, you guys are the only ones.
Yeah. Right?
Maybe he's telling, no, you're my favorite kid.
Yeah,
maybe he's telling all.
We're not saying there's not a God, but I'm just saying maybe he's got more than one fish bowl in his room. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like maybe, there is a manual for ours. Just like there's a manual for your fridge. There's a manual for your VHS.
Yeah.
It's all out there. And he's supplying the information.
Mm-hmm.
But that was my hot take. And he was like, boom. He like, his head almost came off. He's like, how the fuck did you just compare the Bible to a refrigeration manual? I was like, well, it's a joke, but like,
but it's not.
Yeah,
but like,
yeah, this is the guidebook for Earth.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Like, to me, it's about stories of how to live a good and
not be an asshole.
Life.
Yeah,
how to be a good person.
Yeah, on this planet.
So how to have a good life. How to run your appliance, like how to make sure your appliance or whatever has a good life. Like, so this is what you do.
Like, here's Earth, they're doing this shit over here, but check this shit over here. You know?
Oh man, you're exploding heads.
Yeah, maybe there is one God, but maybe there's more than one fishbowl. Is what I was saying.
Yeah,
more appliances in his kitchen.
Yeah, I just think it's so ignorant to think that we're
the only ones. Yeah. Like, be religious all you want. That's what I'm saying. But you're just crazy if you think you're the only ones out there. Like,
yeah, I think that two things can be true at one time.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. You're not wrong for being religious if that's what you believe in. But maybe there's more of this than you know about because your manual hasn't told you.
Well, and maybe the interpreter got it wrong.
Yeah, this is a wild conspiracy theory episode.
Yeah. Maybe the interpreter got it wrong.
I've been saying that for years about that shit because it's been proven that it was. That's why they rewrite this shit every fucking. There's so many different versions, right?
Like there are and it's the different chapters. It's in the book. All the different guys and their accounts of what happened.
Exactly.
Yeah. Like so maybe they got that part wrong. Yeah, maybe he does have other plans. Yeah, like I think that two things can be true at once as well.
There's a wild conspiracy theory for you.
Yeah.
Let's end it at that before we offend
so much
somebody.
Heat.
Yeah, we're gonna offend somebody.
And
we don't mean to offend you, but like let's just expand your mind.
Yeah, we're just exactly.
Yeah. Think outside the box sometimes.
Exactly. Just food for thought. Mm-hmm. You don't have to eat it. It's just something to think about.
Yep. And on that, we're calling it.
Yeah, hit it.
That was our conspiracy theory episode. We're out of here before the Illuminati comes after us.
Seriously, don't even make that joke. Hit the music. Oh my. Can't believe we made an Illuminati joke. Thank God we record at your house.